State lawmakers will not meet next month to redraw Indiana's congressional maps. The legislature has met and adjourned until January. The move all but ensures there will be no new maps in Indiana. News 8's government reporter Garrett Bergquist is at the State House tonight, where Republican leaders are explaining their decision. Garrett.
Governor Mike Braun says he's already exploring ways to compel the state Senate to show up and vote. House Speaker Todd Houston says that he still wants members of his chamber to keep their calendars open for the first 2 weeks of December, but it's very unlikely at this point the General Assembly will change course. A small group of redistricting supporters gathered just before the legislature gavelled in for Organization Day. It was the first time anyone held a demonstration at the State House in support of changing the maps mid-decade.
I think we need 9-0. We need new maps. Senator Bray should call the senators to do their job, and the president's asking for it, the governor's asking for it, I'm asking for it. So if we get the senators in to do their job, I think the right thing will happen.
But that did not happen.
At this time, I now move we adjourn until Monday, January the 5th.
That effectively kills the special session Governor Braun called. Lawmakers had targeted the first 2 weeks of December. House Republicans said they had the votes. Senate Republicans met several times this fall, but did not come to an agreement.
A number of members of our caucus, at least, I'm included in that number, don't feel like it's the right way to move forward, simply because it's not the right way to get that goal achieved.
We could have been in and adjourned, sine die, but we chose not to do it. This is a slap in the face of the governor of the state of Indiana.
Half an hour later, the House also adjourned until January 5th.
Ultimately, I hope Congress takes action to prohibit mid-decade redistricting to ensure every state is operating under the same rules. But until that happens, Indiana cannot bury its head in the sand.
Is redistricting dead at this point?
No. I mean, the House Republicans stand ready to move.
Democrats say they're relieved.
We are happy to see this common sense approach. The Democrats have been advocating for many weeks now, and now that we've seen the coming back date of January 5th, we can turn our attention to working on legislation that's going to help reduce costs.
Governor Mike Braun, in a statement, accuses Bray of working with Democrats to block the redistricting effort. He says, "Now I am left with no choice other than to explore all options at my disposal to compel the state Senate to show up and vote. I will support President Trump's efforts to recruit, endorse, and finance primary challengers for Indiana's senators who refuse to support fair maps." Braun told reporters ahead of today's session he's not giving up.
When that decision was made by the Senator Bray, that's because it was so close. With all the pressure, all the stuff that's going to come from here forward, this is just in the first inning. So we're going to see what happens.
Now, Bray says Senate lawyers tell him they can set their own schedule despite the governor's order. As a reminder, candidate filing runs from January 7th until February 6th. Bray did not say redistricting is dead, but he did say it will be very difficult to approve new maps given the session start date of January 5th. At the State House, I'm Garrett Bergquist for WISH TV and WishTV.com.